now we are going to look at these 98-pounders. Fraunhofer at 98, New York State champion, returning. He was a champion last year at 91, and he'll be against Lenny Combs out of Madison, New York, Section 3. And Fraunhofer is from Section 2, so we have another Section 2 wrestler. There is, on the left is Lenny Combs. On the right, Frank Fraunhofer out of Salem Central, Salem, New York. And they start right away, 98 pounds. That is your 1987 champ returning in the maroon, Fraunhofer.
Second of the Section 2 wrestlers out of 3 that they have in the championship. Again, expecting to have a great final match.
As we look at Combs is a senior from Section 3 out of Madison, as we said. Fraunhofer, only a junior, and this could be his second state championship. Got to be impressive for Frank Fraunhofer. 115, 8-2.
I'll tell you, that's a lot of wrestling through a year. And Lenny Combs has 125-10 record.
That's right.
That's a lot of wrestling for even 4 years. And you got Frank, who has 115. Boy, I'll tell you, he's going to add another 30 to that next year.
Yeah, they're talking about people having 160, 165.
This is true.
Better wrestlers.
What's the record? 168?
168, I believe. Yep. King from Section 5 had it for the time. We'll check on it, but right now, let's check this match just to check. No score, actually, right now, between Fraunhofer and Combs.
Now, both wrestlers still feeling each other out in the first period.
It's got to be at the returning state champ. We talked about the pressure. What about when you got to come in and wrestle the kid and you say, gee, this kid won last year as a sophomore. Now he's a junior and he's the returning state champ. It got to make you feel maybe a little bit apprehensive.
Sure, it does, except if you're a senior, you have nothing to lose. I mean, obviously, if you think about it, instead of wrestling, you're going to be in trouble. Hopefully, Lenny goes out, for himself, being a senior, gives it his all, and goes for the victory. Right now, it looks like he's a little bit apprehensive, as you said. The pressure may be getting to him.
Well, he's a senior at 91 pounds, and that is unusual in and of itself.
98
pounds. Excuse me, check that. Even at 98 pounds, that's unusual. I was checking where they started at 91. Fraunhofer, he may be up, of course, again next year, but he is the reigning state champ. Boy, lots of muscling, but nothing down. 6 seconds left in this first period. No points.
All right, I think Fraunhofer's got a lot of upper body throws, and Lenny Combs doesn't want anything to do with it first period. He's looking for second, third period, top and bottom to get his points and maybe some back points.
Well, they've obviously seen each other. If not before, certainly in this tournament, you get a chance to coach. Your coach gets a chance to do some looking.
I'll tell you, the networking here through the state is amazing. I mean, the state champ, the year before, you hear every match what he does if he's in your weight class. You look for it. Call up people in Long Island, hear what they're doing or wherever they're from. And
that's right.
They keep close tabs on these guys.
Right now, the Section 2 is Fraunhofer. He is from the Albany area, and Section 3, Central New York, Syracuse area. He's from Madison, Lenny Combs. No score, as we said, Combs on, well, not on top, but on behind, in control, I should say. And he's going to lose.
Fraunhofer's trying to get out of bounds, but he doesn't do it in time. He runs out.
No position change.
I'll tell you, it was a good move. He got up, took his time, hand control. He just ran out of space. He's got to do a little bit more in the middle.
A little bit more height on Lenny Combs than on Frank Fraunhofer, and that's at 98 pounds.
I think we might be able to expect a little bit of legs from Lenny Combs. If
he gets
an
opportunity.
Get him down. Here's a trip here. Maybe he'll throw it in.
Especially if he can maybe get a point, and then he scooped him with that leg. He is lankier.
Good
you
scoop.
Can see
there's
the
leg goes in.
Yep.
Fraunhofer getting up to his feet. They call it potentially dangerous up in that position. They don't want any wrestler to get hurt.
That's kind of interesting because I think it will be Combs' strategy to try to get some legs in and take away the ability of Fraunhofer to score and to move around freely. If you can tie him up, then he's wrestling your kind of match.
Exactly, Dale. If he can get him flattened out, throw the legs in, stretch him out, keep him stretched. See, he keeps his base, Fraunhofer, and he gets up right away. What Lenny Combs has to do is flatten him out, get the legs in, and stretch him a little bit. Now he's stretched in a little bit too bit, but he's not in trouble yet. He may give up one, hopefully not two.
Yes, one right there. Fraunhofer gets one as Lenny Combs.
Fraunhofer is wrestling great. Lenny Combs seems to be a little bit slow still.
He just didn't make it right. Oh, he's using that extra leverage. I think he was going to try to drive through, use the old Syracuse.
Well, I haven't seen what Lenny Combs has to throw offensively yet, and maybe he'll open up in the second period. He's a little cautious at first.
48 seconds left in this second period.
Tries in with that little head roll, gets in, he's not deep enough.
Trying to keep that arm locked.
Is keeping away, hips back, holds off on the arms, the hands.
Fraunhofer really keeps those legs back against this taller man who's got a longer reach.
I think he really respects the height on this, and he knows that if Lenny Combs gets in there, he's going to be in tight. Again, another shot, single or double leg, we're not sure. He doesn't finish up.
Combs moving, but he's down to 15 seconds. Score 1-0 in favor of Frank Fraunhofer. Not a high-scoring match. We're going to get a warning. Fraunhofer. So the state champ gets a warning.
And this is a judgment call. I mean, the official felt that he was backing off, being the defensive man.
Lon Colvin is the official who made the call. Sean Brocking, the alternate. No discussion.
Yeah, we saw earlier today where the two-time defending state champion got hit with a stalling call, or just a stalling call, not a point, and he's not in the tournament right now.
That's right. When we get up to that weight class, we'll talk about Vizakis, because that's exactly what happened. And of course, anytime you make a call on a state champion, it's going to be controversial, I guess, when it ends up costing him the match. But
there's not too many winners when you come up with a call like that, even if it is correct, and I'm sure it was.
Right. Well, right now, Combs is on the bottom trying to get out. Fraunhofer has been warned. He also has a 1-point lead. So Fraunhofer from Section 2, Salem Central, Salem High School.
And he's got a crowd tried with a one-on-one. He's trying to work it up into a cradle, Dale. Looks good from here if he doesn't run out of mat space. He lost the hand.
Yep, he had the arm there for a while and the leg, and then couldn't finish it off. As we said, Combs a little lanky, perhaps. 124.
He's got to get his base underneath him. He's still sprawled out too much.
And of course, you're going to have to see who is, if there's a man on the bottom, is he going to be warned, or?
I'll tell you, Fraunhofer is really working for it. He's trying to throw
Fraunhofer
everything at him.
seems to me that he is working.
He's getting, look at this, Dale. He's up
way
top.
Way up.
He may lose the point. If not, he's going to go into a cradle, far cradle. Kind of interesting here. He's got him twisted right up, out of bounds.
Fraunhofer, very aggressive, I think.
And we do have a stalling.
Yeah, warning on now Combs.
Combs, that's a good call. He is tied up, but he still has to get up. He doesn't make the first move. He's really got to explode off the whistle, show the ref that he's wrestling, wants to win.
Both men have been warned, so the 1-0 lead will stand as Fraunhofer has got 56 seconds left away from another state championship, but he's only got 1 point of padding.
Fraunhofer scoops the leg underneath. He's going to start elevating, working for a tilt for back points. He's very close right now. Lost the leg. He's still working that one-on-one. He's very tough. Again, with the freestyle, the guys from Section 2 would be cleaning up here. Great moves.
Right now, he's got the ankle of Combs.
Good ride, keeping his weight on him.
Yep.
He's a little high, but he's not in trouble.
He's just watching that clock go on.
That's right. He's content to win 1-0.
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't make any difference. They don't care how much you win by. But now, here's something. Combs has got a chance to explode out of here. 21 seconds left. He could tie it up in the second.
With no riding time, you're talking a tie match if he gets out on the buzzer.
That's right.
That's all he needs to do is to concentrate for 21 seconds, make it a tie match, see what happens in overtime. He tries to switch. Fraunhofer has nothing to do with that.
Fraunhofer's got the arm. Got it barred on the, no, yes he does, 10 seconds.
Again, he's working at one-on-one, lifting the crotch. He's
aggressive.
He may have some back points. No, too quick.
Frank Fraunhofer, when you look at the score, it's going to be a defeat for Lenny Combs by Frank Fraunhofer by the score of 1-0, but Frank Fraunhofer really did a nice job. Really aggressive and right to the very end, John.
A lot of movement. Not many points, but what can you do? He gave it everything he had. A 1-point margin, New York State champion. Great job.
Second time in a row, 1987 and now 1988 champ at 98 pounds, Frank Fraunhofer out of Salem Central, Salem, New York, Section 2. Great job and a great match.
I tell you, that was more movement than the 91-pounders, and then 1-0.